Shalom everyone. Week 3 closes. The manna was always a shadow, and today we meet the substance. I am the bread of life. Today is day 21 of the Omer. 3 weeks down and the journey deepens. Before we move into week 4, we stop. We look back at where we have come from. And then we look at where all of it was pointing. In John chapter 6, a crowd followed Yeshua across the Sea of Galilee. They were hungry, and they had just witnessed him feed 5,000 people with 5 loaves and 2 fishes. So they came asking for more bread, and Yeshua did something unexpected. He did not give them bread, he gave them something better. He said, "You are looking for the bread that perishes, but I am the bread that came down from heaven. I am what the manna was pointing to. Moses gave you bread that sustained you for a day. I give you bread that sustains you forever." The manna was never the destination. The manna was always the direction. John chapter 6, verse 35. Jesus declared, "I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." John chapter 6, verse 49 and 50. Your ancestors ate the manna in the wilderness, yet they died. But here is the bread that comes down from heaven, which anyone may eat and not die. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 3. He humbled you, causing you to hunger, and then feeding you with manna, which neither you nor your ancestors had known, to teach you that man does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of the Lord. When Satan tempted Yeshua in the wilderness after 40 days of fasting, he said, "If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread." Yeshua answered with Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 3, the verse about the manna. He was saying, "I know this wilderness. I know what it is to be hungry here. And I know what sustains a person in the wilderness is not bread alone, but the word of the Father." Israel failed that test for 40 years. Yeshua passed it in 40 days. He is the manna perfected. He is what the wilderness was preparing Israel for and us to receive. 3 weeks of counting. 3 weeks of removing Egypt, walking the wilderness and learning to gather manna, one morning at a time. And all of it, every single day, has been a preparation for one thing. Not just a spiritual discipline, not just a better daily routine, but a person. The bread of life is not a practice. The bread of life is Yeshua. And the question week 3 leaves us with is the most important question of the entire journey so far. Are you feeding on him daily? Not on knowledge about him, not on the memory of the past encounter with him. On him, today, this morning, fresh, the way Israel gathered manna, dependent, expectant, returning because yesterday's portion was real, but today requires today's. Let's review the week. Open your Omer journal and read back everything from days 15 through 20. What did the manna week teach you about how you receive from God? Where did you go outside your tent this week? And where did you sleep in and miss the morning provision? Be honest with yourself before you move into week 4. Finish this sentence in your journal. After 3 weeks of this journey, what I am most hungry for from God right now is fill in the blanks. Not what you think you should be hungry for, what you are actually hungry for. That honest hunger, name it, place it before God, is your week 3 offering. Spend 5 minutes in stillness with this one declaration, spoken out loud, slowly, as many times as you need to until it settles in you. Yeshua, you are my bread of life. I come to you today, not with a list, but with an open mouth. Feed me what only you can give, and then be quiet. Receive. Receive the bread. This is not a formula. This is a posture of the entire Omer journey in one moment. 3 weeks down, 4 to go. The manna has done its work. You have learned to go outside the tent. You have learned to gather what God gives you for today. Now week 4 begins, and the next week we go to Sinai. We go to the 10 words. We go to the place where God speaks and the ground shakes and everything changes. Come back tomorrow, ready to hear His voice. Week 1 removed Egypt. Week 2 revealed what was underneath. Week 3 fed us daily with the bread of dependence. Week 4 now takes us to Sinai, to the 10 words, the covenant, the holiness of God. The theme is a clean heart. And the question shifts from how do you live to what does God actually require of the heart He is preparing to fill. Come back tomorrow, ready to stand at the mountain. We are 29 days to Pentecost. See you tomorrow.